The food chain of the Roman Empire, a complex system of production, trade, and consumption. The Roman Empire, at its peak, was a colossal entity stretching across 3 continents, encompassing diverse cultures, climates, and ecosystems. This vast expanse played a significant role in shaping a complex and intricate food chain, which was central to the empire's social, economic, and political fabric. Understanding this food chain is not only about recognizing what was eaten, but also involves delving into the mechanisms of production, trade, and consumption that sustained one of history's most extensive empires. The agricultural base of the Roman food chain was fundamentally reliant on a few staple crops, with wheat being the most significant. This was due to the centrality of bread in the Roman diet, making the cultivation and distribution of wheat a matter of state concern. Other key crops included olives, vital for olive oil, and grapes, essential for wine production, both integral components of Roman cuisine and culture. The Roman agricultural system was diverse, with regional variations. For instance, the fertile lands of Egypt and North Africa were crucial breadbaskets for the empire, while the Italian peninsula was known for its olive oil and wine. Animal husbandry also played a vital role in the Roman food chain. Cattle, pigs, sheep, and goats were common across the empire, providing meat, milk, cheese, and other dairy products. The consumption of meat varied with social class and geography. The elite often indulged in extravagant feasts featuring a variety of meats, while the lower classes' meat consumption was more limited. Fish and seafood were also significant, particularly in coastal regions and for cities like Rome, where fish sauce, garum, became a staple condiment. The Roman Empire's extensive trade networks were crucial in its food chain. Grain ships from Egypt, olive oil from Hispania, and wine from Gaul were common sights in Roman ports. This trade was facilitated by the empire's advanced infrastructure, including a vast network of roads and ports, and protected by its military might. The state played an active role in regulating and subsidizing the grain trade, particularly to feed the urban population of Rome, highlighting the political importance of food supply in maintaining social stability. In urban centers, especially in Rome, the food chain exhibited unique characteristics. The majority of the urban population, particularly the plebeians and poor, relied on grain doles, annona, provided by the state. These doles, often consisting of wheat or bread, were critical in preventing food shortages and social unrest. Food markets, macellum, were common in cities, selling a variety of foodstuffs, including fruits, vegetables, meat, and fish, catering to different social classes and tastes. Culinary practices in the Roman Empire were diverse, influenced by various cultures within the empire. Roman cuisine borrowed heavily from Greek culinary traditions, incorporating spices and ingredients from across the empire. Cookbooks from the period, such as Apicius de Re Coquinaria, offer insights into the sophisticated and often luxurious cuisine of the Roman elite, featuring recipes with exotic spices and complex preparation methods. Religious and social customs also influenced the Roman food chain. Certain foods were associated with specific gods or religious festivals. Public feasts and banquets were common, serving as social and political tools for the elite to display wealth and generosity. The practice of convivium, dining together, was a fundamental aspect of Roman social life, reflecting and reinforcing the social hierarchy. Environmental and economic factors, such as climate change, soil depletion, and inflation, also impacted the food chain. The empire's expansion and intensification of agriculture had environmental consequences, leading to soil erosion and deforestation in some areas. Economic crises, particularly during the later stages of the empire, disrupted the food supply, leading to shortages and inflation. In conclusion, the food chain of the Roman Empire was a complex system intricately linked to its political, social, and economic fabric. It was sustained by a combination of diverse agricultural practices, extensive trade networks, state intervention, and cultural customs. Understanding this food chain sheds light not only on the dietary habits of the Romans but also on the broader functioning and challenges of one of history's most significant empires.